Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for Baby Monster. I've had a few requests for this, so we are going to do that. This is a new group, and let's see what comes out. Community. So people might be talking a lot about this because it is new. It's new to the community, I feel. This may even be a transformation of a group here. Let's see. Solitude. Okay, so this may have been kept up under wraps. Maybe they were doing auditions and stuff like that. This is happiness coming through. This group is going to have some great songs. There's pleasure and happiness here. So it's going to really make people, I feel like it's going to really hit home for people. It's going to be a big hit here. And it's going to bring a lot of happiness to people, especially ones that are kind of communicate through music, or they think about somebody through music. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Action. Yeah, they're ready to do this. I feel like they are pretty much going to start things if they haven't already. Let's see here. Let's see what the emotions are. The moon sign here. And this is a group, so this could be any one of them or all of them. So let's have a look here. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Oh yeah. Alright. You're very close to achieving your goal. So they may have been really practicing maybe their dance moves, or being in sync of everybody. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So this might have happened in Capricorn season, where everything was starting to come together. Perhaps they were already starting to do some songs. Let's see. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So they may be getting more recognition now. The fruits of their labor is starting to come forward for them. So let's have a look here. I missed my card on the sun sign. Judgment. So there's judgment calls about this group here. I feel on whether they like it or not. There might be, this could be also not only the community, but this might be the people that are putting this together. They might be having to make judgments. Yeah, somebody's really manifesting a lot to go on here. Wow, for all the group, this is like they're all manifesting the same outcome, some type of outcome here. I'm kind of feeling like they all have the tools to make the right action, to take the right judgment calls, to make the right actions. There might be one or two of them that don't end up staying in a group here. There might be other reasons why they can't. They may all end up staying. It's How about their moon sign? Can I get 2 cards for that? Oh, that's good. They're all feeling pretty confident about this. They're pretty satisfied with what they have going on here. This is the 9 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is all about achievement here. A sense of well-being, feeling like it's all going to succeed. Their wishes are being fulfilled. Yeah, they're really serious about this. This is not something to take lightly. This is a reason to live for some of them. This has been their dream forever. This is something that takes a lot of smarts and talent, I feel. There's integrity here as well. This is going to bring in stability here for a lot of these people that are in this group. This is beautiful. Wow. Let's look at the rising here for baby monster. Let's see. I feel like this is a young group here. This is like in their early teens to 20 something here. Rising for baby monster. Oh, the holy child. These girls are star seeds. This is a divine child of the universe. They are the divine children. These are star seeds who are meant to shine. This helps bring people happiness and love. And the highest frequency is love. All right, starlight. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. And I feel like they all feel the same that way when it comes to this purpose. This is what they were meant to be doing. This is their dream job. This is what they've been working their whole lives towards. A birth, fruitful and sacred assignments. So this is something, it says birth. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So this is a universal midwife. So this is somebody, these are girls that are birthing this beautiful group here. I feel like it's going to be fruitful, but it's also going to have some type of assignment that they all need to, what is that? They all need to achieve. Something needs to be achieved here. What is this? Mother of the sea, goddess, I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. So this is about just being in the flow and letting things, not trying to challenge or control the outcome, just letting and just enjoying the moment, not getting into, what is this? Let's get a couple cards here. This is a little confusing. Yeah, because there's heartbreak here for some of these girls. There might, being in the ebb and flow here, I was feeling like it was kind of confusing, but there's heartbreak here. So perhaps some of these girls don't get in. There could be 3 girls that end up not getting in. I feel like one might be because they're too young. One might be that it's just too hard, or they're unable to continue because of family matters, something to do with family here. What is this? Yeah, there's going to be a couple that are out in the cold here. Maybe they can't come up with some money here for something, or having to do, I'm feeling with family, there's a couple that might be heartbroken due to this. There's going to be something going on here. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, this is all about team player, teammates. So some of these girls might not be seen as a team player, or I don't know, they just don't mesh with the other girls, or I don't know what that is. It's kind of confusing. Let's see, what's their Jupiter here? Their luck. What's their luck like? Okay. What have we got here? Wow. 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and it's number 10. And Archangel Chamuel with the 3rd chakra, that is your solar plexus. This is your self-belief, your self-knowing, your confidence, a clear feeling, knowing how you feel about yourself. This might be that gut feeling that you have on your intuition about things, like some type of factor that's like, no, this isn't so good for me, or yes, this is the right road for me. Like this gut feeling that you know you're doing what you're meant to be doing, or you know not to go down a certain road. It's that feeling, that clear feeling. It's like clairsentience, right? Number 10, yeah. So this may be a completion, an end of a cycle, but it also could be a renewal. So somebody might get a second chance here. There's door to spirit here and a journey. So this is definitely going to be the journey for these girls. And I feel like spirituality may be a big part of this. Maybe yoga or some type of, I feel, spirit changing things for them to be onto this journey where they're meant to go here. What do we have under indecision? So some like I said, some may not feel like this is for them because it might be really hard for them, especially at the age they are. It's a lot of work. This isn't for the faint at heart. This is something for this group, and it means that if one or two can't get their shit together, it affects the whole rest of the girls. So I feel like there's something going on here. Let's see. Yeah, following their intuition is definitely key here. The High Priestess, this is, I can kind of feel like with the High Priestess here, this is foresight, this is enlightenment. So some of these girls may be not seeing something or thinking it was a way, but it's certainly a different way. There's a lot of pressure here to perform. It's a little more than they anticipated. Let's see, what's the mystery here? But it will bring in good fortune. So there are payoffs about what is expected here, and I feel like the payout is quite substantial compared to although it is a lot of work and there's a lot of pressure to perform and there's all these other things that maybe they hadn't counted on, but the payoff is huge and it's going to turn in their favor. Very, very fruitful here. Let's see what relationships are for here, for these girls, for this group. Their fortune, their wealth here. Free yourself. Okay. So it's time to take back control of their life. So if somebody is trying to push them to do something, they need to decide for themselves, I feel. Like taking control of their life and what they want to do. And if this is not something they were bargaining on or wanting to do in the first place, and maybe they got pushed into doing it, they're going to free themselves from it. Let's see here. Yeah, some may retreat and disconnect from the world, and that's perfectly fine. But they may come back around into doing this. They may decide for themselves what they really want. Maybe they don't really know what they want yet. It's going to be an experience, that's for sure. New love, and this could be within themselves. This may not have to do with another person. This may be a love for themselves, that self-love, to gain that confidence, to gain that victory for themselves, you know? So let's just see what we get on the bottom of the deck. Playfulness. Yeah, enjoy the moment. I know there's a lot of serious factors to this, but enjoy the moment. Yeah, there are a lot of people are going to be watching, and if there's any stage fright here, this is maybe not for the faintest heart. There will be a lot of suitors that will want to come in that have been watching this group, who may want to give an offer and try to scoop these girls up. Now, it could be in love, or it could just be to go solo. And let's just see what we got here. Let's look at their Venus. Whoops. Stick that back there. How about their Venus here, their love here? This is their love. This one wants to come. Twin flames. One of these girls, maybe even a couple, may end up running into their twin flame, their person. Yeah, some won't. Not today. This may be something that they avoid, actually, with the twin flame, because they're kind of focusing on themselves. This may be having to have boundaries when it comes to this twin flame. So they may kind of try to put this off, this energy off, of whoever they're really vibing towards. Somebody might get angry about this. Let's see. The Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So I feel like even though these girls have the power to say no, I feel like somebody might be angry about this because they may really love this person. But that doesn't mean just because it's not today that it can't be tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, or later on in their lives. They're still really young, right? Paradise, yeah. Happiness, expansion, joy. And I feel like enjoying each other eventually, but it's just not today. Too soon. They're just getting into their career by having this type of distraction when it comes to love, especially a twin flame. That's like so huge. Although I feel like they're not going to want to lose this person either. But it may be just one of those things that can't be today, has to be later in their life. Maybe they're not meant to get into this because, like I said, it is a huge distraction. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in their head or your head. And this may be one of these girls thinking that they're going to lose this love of their life. But if it's meant to be, it will come back around later on. But they may be conditioned to thinking that they need to honor love, or I don't know, that it's maybe feeling guilty that they're not having this love or putting this love off. Yeah, missing that opportunity. And I feel like if they do this, there could be problems for them later on because there are going to be distractions then, and that could cost them a lot more if they lose this position of what they love to do in their life. So it's going to have to be a toss-up whether they decide to go and get married to this person. Maybe that's some of these girls will end up doing that and give up their career. That something's coming towards them that they are going to have to deal with. One way or another, they're going to have a few challenges along the way, and it's going to have to be whether they are strong in their love life of what they truly love. Are they going to keep going down the path of what they want to do for their life as a career? What they love to do for their career? Or are they going to get love come in the way and feel like they're losing out on their love life if they pursue this career? So let's have a look at what their influences are here. So yeah, I kind of wondered. Time for a nap. So they're going to be working so hard, they're going to be tired. They're going to have no time for anything else. It's a lot of work, like I said. It's going to seem really chaotic and a lot of conflict here. We have 33 and we have 6. So with 6, this is cooperation and harmony, trying to have that peace within the group, okay? Even in conflict and chaotic times, I'm feeling. Let's see, let's get another one here. Yeah, there's the thinker. So this is 44. This is another Ascended Master. This Ascended Master is getting these girls to really think about what they're doing here and whether or not this is what they truly want to do. I feel like you can choose on a different path if you didn't want this path, but you really have to think it through. And some of these girls may not have thought it through, or this is not what they thought it would be. Yeah, there's that deep knowing. So they do know what they want. So whether they continue forward or not, time will tell. Let's have a look here. Yeah, they might be looking to spirit to find out what route to go, or they might decide that they want to get married to somebody. But that may, yeah, this is a proposal coming in for somebody here, or this could possibly be spirituality here, about living their best life. Let's get another card here and see what this is about. They're staying single, so this must be about traditions. It looks like it might be traditions. Being very traditional when it comes to things. But they are single here. They may try to stay single here because being in this type of life, it might be pretty hard to be in a relationship when you have all, especially when you're a celebrity of some sort here or an idol. Let's look at their midheaven and what's coming in for them for this. Okay, let's see. Love and light. Okay, so spirituality may be a part of this, and music, and I feel like that is what they are doing. This is an all-girls band, and there might be quite a few of these girls here. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others, and I feel like that is a very healing aspect. They are healers through and through. Love and light here. And what is this? This is the purpose is to bring divine healing light to and love to the world. And this is the highest honor of all. This is like a starseed. And I think we saw starseed somewhere here. So this is beautiful. And freedom. This is going to bring in freedom for these girls. Eventually, once they get started and start to tour and stuff, I feel like they're going to have some type of freedom to do what they want, okay? And that may mean getting married and having love. Yeah, they may have to leave love behind. Some of these girls may not end up staying with this, with the music. They may end up walking away. Yeah, they may be thinking about things, people from their past. Could be, yeah, or truth here. So they may not have understood what this truly was when they walked into this. They may have liked the idea of what it meant, but they may not have realized just what it meant in a sense of how much work there was when you had to do this. So they may be thinking about someone from their past, or leaving the group, or having to leave someone from their past behind to pursue this career. So I've got so many messages here when it comes to this, and so many different ways I can see this in this reading. Some will walk away from the music, some will walk away from people from their past. Some people may not, they may walk away from this because it's not what they thought it would be. And they go back to their past life of whatever they were doing before this. All right, vulnerability. So this is what their ancestors, our passed over loved ones, are trying to tell them. They may feel very vulnerable because they are not the only flower in this meadow, okay? They may feel like they are because all eyes are on them, okay? So some may have stage fright here. Power, they have the power to do this. This is like the Tower card. This may be very shocking to them once they get into this, how it actually works, but they're gonna love it. I feel like there's this dance and celebrating the success of what they're doing here. This is gonna be beautiful. This is, oh wow. See, they have shamans in their line here, and their passed over loved ones are saying, look, you have the power here. You're going to be able to celebrate, you know, be vulnerable even with spirit here. I feel that this is something you're meant to share with these people, is this your voice, your light. And they have shamans, ancient healing wisdom. So this is something they're meant to be doing. This is a continuation through their line. These are gifts that they have, that they're meant to shine. They're meant to be in the public eye. Yeah, there's that Tower. This is going to be such a unexpected eye-opener for these girls. Some of these girls have this lineage here that they maybe didn't know about. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Wands. They're all so beautiful. And with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is definitely fiery. That fire aspect to them, that confidence and determinations. They're very self-assured. They know what they want. They're being optimistic and very vicarious. So I feel like this is so awesome for them. They're really going to have that drive to do well. Let's see, what is their fortune here, their wealth? Let's see. Oh, wow. Finances. Well, it definitely is going to affect some of their finances here, where it's going to be such a big improvement to what they're used to here. Let's see. Oh, to be well known. Yeah, there's that changing that mind. So some of these girls may change their mind about this whole situation, okay? Getting some rest. They might be very, very tired, exhausted is what I'm getting here. What's on the bottom of the deck? Self-care, needing that self-care. Don't give up on your self-care. You can do this for these girls. There might be that, like, they may feel like they can't continue on, or maybe have loss of confidence somewhere. I kind of feel like somebody in this group may not mesh with the others. They're all going to try their best to get along, I feel, because it means if they get along, things go well, and things go well means the money they get, that kind of thing, it all affects one another. Yeah, being sweet to one another. This Queen of Cups, having that emotionally connected here, that intuition and compassionate for each other, having that nurturing and sensitive understanding, being tender-hearted. Yeah, they're all passionate, want to move forward towards this wealth. So I feel like there are maybe some people in this group that are the ones that are going to lead and say, look, we need to do this and kind of take leadership in this, where they're going to help the others gain confidence in trying to keep going forward, okay? Without having to take scare tactics into hand. It's more about nurturing their confidence and getting them to believe in themselves versus going, look, we can replace you, So they want this to work with the people that they have. Let's see, what is their North Node here? This is their current life here. This one wants to come. Family room. So this may really affect some of the families. Some of these girls may get homesick. Their family might be homesick of this person, their girl, going off. Maybe they've never left home before for this long, or there's some homesickness I'm feeling with the empty family room here. And number 3 means groups and growth and creativity. And I feel like this person, whoever I'm getting from this group, some of these girls here, I feel at least 3 or 4 of them, this is either going to really affect them and they're going to be feeling homesick, or their family's really going to feel it when they're gone, because perhaps they're the life of the family. Do you know what I mean? You know how you have people that are like the life of the party kind of people? They're just outgoing and creative and loving and really likable, and you can't help but gravitate towards them. And I feel like some of these girls were the only one in their family that were like this, and a lot of people are going to feel the loss of them not being in the family, like not being there for certain holidays or whatever, because these girls might end up working during those times. Let's see, what else do we have? This one wants to come. Yeah, they're on their path. This is what they were meant to do. A lot of these people, of these girls, are starseeds. They are meant to shine. This is their path. Even though they may feel awkward or homesick, or less confident at times. I feel like this is what they are meant to be doing. Yeah, they're going to be privileged, the privileged ladies. Number 3, this group. They're all going to, I feel like they feel like this is a big privilege to be in this position. They're very thankful for this. I don't feel like there's anyone here taking advantage of this because they know they could so quickly change to someone else, or it not working out. So they're really going to work hard to get this to come to fruition. Yeah, because if they don't, poverty is here. They'll be out in the cold. Number 10, it'll end for them. So they know what the consequences are. There's going to be some indecisions for some of them of whether they're going to stay on or not. And then the rest are going to really celebrate however this ends up for these girls. Yeah, like I said, some may not stay. They're going to really feel burdened and let this go. So, what is the advice from Spirit for this group, for this group of girls here? What is their advice for this group of girls? This is a gift from God. They were given these voices. This is, we bring you the gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. And I feel like this is a gift. This is something they may have worked to get this blessing. They may have done something, maybe been charitable or loving or kind, or, you know what I mean? There's that, yeah, spiritual understanding. Wow. And they may be taking on more spiritual understanding and what it means. And I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So there's I was supposed to look up this card because there is a diagram and each orb means something here, okay? And I've actually got it on my website, so I'll have to pull that off because it's been a long time since I've put that on there, and I've got the information for it. Wow, some of these girls can see. Clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And this is beautiful because I feel like being clairvoyant, they're really going to have a sense of what the next move is for them. And they may even be able to see ahead of time and maybe even be a prophet where they're going to have premonitions of what's coming. Nurture. Yeah. I feel like they are really going to have to nurture one another. Especially the younger girls, I feel like they're really going to have to help these younger girls to stay on. They may be a lot for these younger girls to realize what is expected here. So this is beautiful though. As you nurture a child and nurture your own inner child, both activities are important for you right now. So this is beautiful. I feel like this is really going to affect the whole group, where they're going to realize what is expected of them. And yeah, some of these girls might study up on spirituality. They may study up on the industry itself. Ask questions for some of the other people in the group. Maybe they have more experience in this area. Wow, this is definitely a blessing to share love with everyone. This Ace of Cups here is coming out. And this is about new relationships, having that compassion, right? That emotional understanding, love and intimacy, gifts and blessings. And it's a gift. They all have gifts of song, of being able to sing, right? Not everybody can. So it is a gift. And what's on the bottom of the deck? Yes, the Three of Pentacles. And this is collaborating. This is a sisterhood. This is shared goals and beliefs, teammate playing, or teammate with new ideas, cooperation, right? This team player, teamwork. This is beautiful. But they all have to have that, knowing they're all on a team. There's no I in team. So they're all going to have to do their part to make this a success. This is beautiful. And like I said, not everybody's going to be able to take on this burden. Some might be wanting to go home, feeling that homesickness here. But this could be their path, and I would hate to see them not stepping up or stepping forward, because it might be hard at times. But asking for help will help them. This is beautiful, though. Some might walk away from this, unfortunately, but only time will tell on who that's going to be. Wow, this is beautiful. I really like this for them because I feel like this is a lot of payoff here. Some of these girls know that this is a blessing. This is an opportunity of a lifetime to be chosen here. And I feel like they all are star seeds. I feel like every one of them is meant to shine here. This really brings out love and maybe even spirituality within all of them. This is beautiful. And whether that just means having that positive mindset, or going after their goals and manifesting, or however they want to take it as spiritual, that is however they take it. So it doesn't necessarily mean they see themselves as spiritual, but they may have some of these spiritual aspects. And being a star seed is one of them, is sharing that beautiful energy they have with other people, this loving energy through song. So it's a gift. It's beautiful. I love it. All right, you guys, this was Baby Monster. I hope you liked the reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you want to donate, I have a donation PayPal account in the description box below. Just click on that, click on the link, and it will take you right to PayPal. Or you can do it through Super Thanks. But even if you're just watching the videos, that helps the channel as well if you don't feel the need to donate. I appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you all well, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed giving it. We'll see you next time. Stay blessed. Later.